You have been lied to. The foods you think are healthy are the ones keeping you tired, bloated, and fat. But there is one diet that destroys cravings, melts fat, and skyrockets energy in just 30 days. And it is not what you have been told. For most of my life, I thought I was eating normally. Cereal or toast for breakfast, sandwiches or pasta for lunch, maybe some takeout for dinner. On weekends, I added pizza, energy drinks, and the occasional healthy snack bar. Because hey, it says healthy on the label, right? But here's the truth. I was constantly tired. I would hit that 2 p.m. wall where I could not focus. My stomach was bloated half the time. And despite working out, the fat around my midsection never budged. Deep down, I thought, maybe this is just how my body is. But then I asked myself a harder question. What if the problem is not my body, but the food I am putting into it? That question led me to discover something radical: the meat-based diet. And everything started to make sense. Most of us were raised to believe carbs are the foundation of a healthy diet. Bread, pasta, rice, cereals, grains. We've been told they give us energy. But if that is true, why are so many people tired, overweight, and sick? Here is the uncomfortable reality. Grains and sugar cause blood sugar spikes and crashes. Seed oils, found in almost every packaged food, are inflammatory and damaging. Processed carbs are addictive, not filling. It is like we have been fueling our bodies with cheap gasoline that clogs the engine. No wonder we are breaking down. The solution I found was surprisingly simple. Return to the foods humans actually evolved to eat. The meat-based diet means eliminating the junk. No grains, no sugar, no seed oils, no processed carbs. Instead, you eat nutrient-dense foods that fuel your body. Beef, lamb, bison, fatty fish like salmon and sardines, eggs, butter, ghee, tallow, and depending on how strict you want to go, fruits and some vegetables. When I first read about this, I thought it sounded extreme, but when you break it down, it is actually the most natural approach in the world. Here is why it works. When you cut out carbs, your body shifts into a state called ketosis. Instead of burning sugar, it burns fat for fuel. This is like switching from dirty, cheap fuel to rocket fuel. You do not get energy crashes because your body has an almost unlimited supply of stored fat to tap into. Then there is insulin resistance, the silent problem almost no one talks about. Most people today are insulin resistant, meaning their cells don't respond well to insulin anymore. Every time you eat carbs, your body spikes insulin. Over time, your cells stop responding, and your body stores more fat. That's why you can eat less, exercise more, and still not lose weight. By cutting carbs, you reset your insulin sensitivity. Suddenly, your body works with you instead of against you. And of course, weight loss. This diet doesn't rely on willpower. When you're eating nutrient-dense foods like steak and eggs, you naturally eat less. Those intense cravings disappear. Your appetite regulates itself because you're finally giving your body what it actually needs. That's the science. But how does this actually look in real life? What do you eat day to day? Let's get practical. If you're trying this diet for 30 days, here's your food list. First, red meat. Beef, lamb, bison. These form your foundation. Don't fear fatty cuts. Ribeye, short ribs, ground beef with higher fat percentages. These are loaded with nutrients and provide steady energy. For years, we've been told fat is bad. The truth is, healthy animal fat is one of the best fuels for your body. Second, fish. Salmon, sardines, mackerel. These provide omega-3 fatty acids, which your brain and heart thrive on. Third, eggs. Honestly, eggs are nature's multivitamin. Cheap, versatile, and packed with protein, vitamins, and healthy fats. Fourth, animal fats. Stop cooking with seed oils like canola, soybean, or sunflower oil. Switch to butter, ghee, or beef tallow. These are stable, natural fats that humans have used for centuries. Then you have optional foods. If you want to be strict carnivore, stick to only animal products. But many people include seasonal fruits, certain vegetables, or raw dairy. Berries, honey, or a bit of raw cheese can fit in nicely. The key is this: the foundation of your diet is meat and healthy fats. That's where transformation happens. Notice what's missing: bread, pasta, rice, chips, cereal, cookies, soda. All the foods that spike your blood sugar and leave you drained. Once you drop these, your appetite changes. You'll realize you were never truly hungry. You were just chasing sugar highs and crashes. Now, let's talk about the hard part. I won't sugarcoat it. The first week is tough. Your body has relied on carbs for fuel your entire life. When you cut them, you'll go through withdrawals. Some people get headaches, fatigue, or mood swings. It feels almost like detoxing from a drug. And in a way, you are. Sugar is addictive, and your body fights back when you take it away. This stage only lasts a few days to a week. Push through it, stay hydrated, add electrolytes, and remind yourself, this is your body healing. Beyond this temporary discomfort lies a level of energy and focus you might not have felt in years. Another challenge people mention is cost. They see a cart full of steaks and think, I can't afford this. But let's break that down. How much are you already spending on snacks, fast food, and processed junk? A coffee here, an energy drink there, a bag of chips every night. Add it up, it's substantial. When you eat real food, your grocery list simplifies. Meat, eggs, butter, maybe some fruit. And because you're not constantly hungry, you eat less often. Many people actually save money, but the real reward isn't financial. It's what happens to your body once you clear those early hurdles. By week 2, the changes hit you. You wake up without feeling like you've been hit by a truck. Your stomach isn't bloated anymore. Your mood stabilizes instead of swinging up and down. And best of all, your cravings disappear. You're not thinking about your next snack every 2 hours. By week 3, it gets even better. Your energy becomes consistent. Your workouts feel stronger. Your focus sharpens. It's like your brain fog clears away. I remember sitting down to work and realizing hours had passed without distraction. That was new for me. Before, I was always fighting the urge to check my phone, grab a snack, or lie down. Now, I felt locked in. And of course, weight loss. For many people, fat starts melting off without effort. Why? Because your body is finally burning fat for fuel. You're not in a constant state of insulin spikes and crashes. Instead, you're tapping into your body's natural ability to run on stored fat. I personally noticed fat around my midsection shrinking. My face leaned out. Even my skin looked clearer. But the mental benefits were just as powerful, if not more so. For the first time in years, I felt like my body and brain were on the same team. That's when I realized this wasn't just about diet. This was about taking control of my life. So, what happens after the 30-day challenge? You've gone all in, cut the carbs and sugar, and built your meals around meat, fish, and healthy fats. You've seen the results. Now the question is, do you stay on this diet forever, or what comes next? The answer depends on your goals. Some people try carnivore and never look back. They love the simplicity, the lack of cravings, the mental clarity. For them, meat and fat become a permanent lifestyle. If that works for you, there's nothing wrong with staying on it. But for many people, the meat-based diet becomes a reset. Think of it like hitting the reset button on your metabolism and your relationship with food. After those 30 days, you decide how to build your diet moving forward, but from a place of control, not addiction. One path is transitioning into what some call an ancestral diet. You keep meat as the foundation, but strategically add fruits, vegetables, or even raw dairy. Maybe you enjoy berries in summer, honey after a workout, or potatoes once in a while. The key is that you're adding foods intentionally, not because you're controlled by cravings. And here's the most powerful part. Once you've lived without grains, sugar, and seed oils, you'll never see them the same way again. You'll recognize them for what they are: addictive, low-nutrient foods that kept you tired and stuck. Think about this. If you eat a fast food burger with fries after your 30-day challenge, you'll feel it immediately. You'll notice the crash, the bloat, the sluggishness. Once your body gets used to clean fuel, junk food feels like putting sand in your gas tank. So whether you stay strict or add more variety, the big win is this: you've proven to yourself that you don't need sugar, you don't need bread, you don't need processed junk. You can fuel your body with real food and thrive. At the end of the day, here's the truth. Food is either moving you closer to the life you want or further away. When I made the switch, I realized how much energy I had wasted fighting cravings, fighting fatigue, fighting myself. Once that fight ended, everything else became easier. Work, training, even relationships. Because when you feel good in your body, you show up better in every area of life.